Welcome back to Market with Mike. Today we have a lot to share. We're going to share our daily update as usual, our how many active listings in the valley right now, how many currently in escrow, and also how many listings hit the market in the last 24 hours. We're also going to share the data that was provided to us this morning by Market Watch. It goes back all the way to December of 2004. So it will give you a good idea of what's been happening in the desert for the last 17 years. So stay tuned and let's get started. Let's start with our daily update. How many currently active in Coachella Valley? Okay. So as always, we go to Coachella Valley inventory, daily Coachella Valley inventory. So this one shows we have 639 homes currently active on the market in the entire Coachella Valley. Keep in mind, this is only residential. This is not commercial. This is not manufactured homes or land. This is only residential home, which includes condominiums, single family homes, attached or detached. Okay, so let's take a look at how many currently in escrow at the moment. We have, oh, there we go. 1,076 homes currently in escrow in the entire Coachella Valley. And once again, these are all single family homes and condominiums. So that gives you a good idea. And so let's find out how many actually hit the market in the last 24 hours. Let's look at our hot sheet. Last 24 hours, we have 32 homes hit the market in the last 24 hours. And out of that, one is already under contract. Let's see exactly how many total. Only one sold, and three right here, it says closed. But typically what happens with those is that when they hit the market and closes right away, basically all it means is they're already under contract and they just have to enter into MLS after it closes. So they go active and change the status right away. So those homes actually sold off the market. Okay, so let's get started with the real data that I wanted to show you from Market Watch. Okay, so let's start with Market Watch report that we got this morning. Okay, so this covers the entire desert, and let's start with the median price range from 2004 until now. So as you can see, the median price range back in December 2004 was right about 350,000, went up to about 450, came back down in 2007, 2008, less than 200,000. We're hanging around right around 175,000 or so, kind of stick around here for a while, then went back up, and now we're all the way to 615,000. So all-time high of 2006 was right around 450,000. Right now we're sitting at 615,000 median price for detached homes in the desert, which is amazing. Okay, so same thing with attached homes. So the attached homes are considered condominiums. So the other ones were single family homes, these are condominiums. So condominiums back in 2004 was right around 275,000. Median price range went up to 375,000, came back down around 2007, 2008, around 175,000. Then from there, it just gradually went up. Right now, we're sitting at $402,900 median price for condominiums in the entire Coachella Valley, by the way. Okay, so let's look to see what's been happening in this by the city, how much increase we have had. All right, so this is all the cities, and this top portion is detached homes, single family homes, and this is condominiums. So this particular area shows what was priced a year ago and what is the price today right here. So the highest increase we've had was Bermuda Dunes in the last 12 months. So this is a 12 months change, 49.2%. And if we go about 10 years ago, 2011, 2012 low, It was 239,000 for Bermuda Dunes. So from then, we increased by 228%. Quite a bit of increase. So the next high city is Rancho Mirage. Rancho Mirage has increased by 36%. Palm Springs has increased by 36%. Indian Wells 34%. Palm Desert 30%. Indio 29, almost 30%. Desert Hot Springs same. La Quinta sitting at 28%. Coachella 27%, and of course Cathedral City right about 22%. So we're over 20%, almost to 50% increase throughout the entire desert. And let's take a look at the condominiums. Condominiums, highest increase we've had in Desert Hot Springs. Desert Hot Springs doesn't really have a lot of condominiums. There's very small amount, so I don't really count that. But La Quinta was the highest increase in the desert. We have 47.5% increase in the last 12 months, and from 2011 2012 low about 147%, which is significant. So Bermuda Dunes is next, 42%. Cathedral Cities 40%. Palm Desert 36%. Rancho Mirage 34%. Indio 31%. Indian Wells 30%, and Palm Springs 30%, even though it's the lowest, the least increased. 30% is still a lot. So we're anywhere between 30% to 60%, and if you don't count there's a Hot Springs as far as condominium goes, and we're looking at anywhere between 30 to 50% increase in condominiums for the desert. So that is a significant growth in the last 12 months. So let's look at next, we're not going to look at the detached total sales. So we already know the inventory is pretty low. So let's look at Valley housing inventory, overall inventory. In the previous video, I mentioned that we used to have anywhere between 3,500 to 4,500 listings active in the Coachella Valley, and today we're sitting a little over 600. So let's go back. This data shows going back all the way to January 2017, we had 4,585 listings active at the moment, and it kind of goes up, goes down, and the go up and down that you see is during the season. So our season is about January through March typically, so that's the bump that you see, increase in the inventory, and comes back down throughout the summer until the next season. So you see it all the way down. Now we went from 4,500 all the way to 607 active listings on the market as of January 1st of this year. And as I shared earlier, today's active listings are 639, but this is from January 1st, it was only 607. So we have been consistently going down ever since the 2017, even before the pandemic. So 2017 was 4,500, January of 2018 was 3,700, January of 2019 was right around 3,400, less than 3,000. After that, January of last year was 1,500, and today we're even 50% less than that, right about 600. So this is months of sale. Same thing with the inventory, because inventory went down, month of sale ratio has gone down as well. So in today's market, we're looking at maybe half a month of inventory, right? Well, overall aspect of it. So 0.6%, 0.6 month rather. Okay, so let's look at a month of sale by the city. I'm sorry, by the numbers. So if you look at $1 million range, by the way, this orange is last year, a year ago. This blue is today. So this is a year difference, right? So last year and January of this year. So last year we had on the $1 million range for 3.9 months of inventory. Now we have 1.3, and it just keeps going down from there. So around $200,000 or less, we only have 0.4 month of inventory. And you know, the average price that we're seeing for the most part, we're looking anywhere between 400 to 600,000. So you look at those, we only got half a month of inventory, at the moment. A year ago, we're above a month. The price range of 700 to 800,000 was over 2 months, and everything else was just slightly higher than that. So it kind of gives you an idea what has been happening in the desert for the last 12 months. And so month of sales ratio by the city. All right, let's see who has the least amount of inventory right now. It's Palm Desert. Palm Desert has less than a half a month of inventory right now. So 0.4. A year ago, it was 1.8 months, almost 2 months worth of inventory. Now we don't even have half a month. Then La Quinta is the next highest, Bermuda Dunes, Palm Springs, Indio, then Rancho Mirage has a little over half a month. Year ago, it was over 2 months. So the highest amount of inventory we have right now in the entire desert, city-wise, is Thousand Palms. So Thousand Palms has 1.3 months. Even Indian Wells, with the higher price range, they still have only 1 month worth of inventory. So that's pretty significant. So days in the market. So if you're looking to sell in today's market, this is a very good data for you to have. Everything that I just shared, especially including days in market. So average days in market we're looking at right now is 26 days. That is very, very low. Now, most cases, most of these homes are selling even faster, maybe within the first. Some homes are selling within the same, the first few hours, if not the first weekend or first week. There are some listings that are still, on the market for some times, mainly because price is way too high. Even in today's market, if you price a property too high, it won't sell. So you have to be careful when you're pricing a property. If you list it for fair market value, you will get more. I guarantee you that almost. Okay, so let's look at discount. So this is something very important for everybody to know, sellers and buyers, because most buyers want a discount. Sellers don't want to give discounts, right? Because when you're selling, you want to get the highest price. When you're buying, you want to get the lowest price possible. But this kind of shows the data of what has been happening since 2016 up until now. In 2016 up until about 2020 June, you're still getting about 2.5% discount off the listing price. Since then, we are kinda just asking price or better. If you want a home really badly, of course, people are offering way more than the asking price. But overall, if you're not offering the asking price today, you're not getting the house for the most part. So it kind of gives you an idea of what's been happening right here. So if you are making an offer on a home, this is good to know, because that's exactly what's been happening. So if a seller's not giving a discount, not because they don't want to, because they don't have to, there's somebody else willing to pay that price in today's market. So I hope this was helpful, and if you are looking to sell in today's market, this is a good information to have. Give one of us a call, give your real estate agent a call, and see if it's the right time for you to sell and what you could potentially get for your home in today's market. So if this something interests you and you like what I had to share today, please like, subscribe, and comment below with any questions. And also, don't forget to click on the little bell button on the bottom so you get notified anytime I upload a video. So until tomorrow, goodbye.
Oh.